is 110 Kentucky.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I always like that house.
That's a good house.
Yes, there we go.
You know, the Bing cherry tree's gone.
Really?
Grandpa came and fertilized that Bing cherry tree, and boy, did it ever make good cherries. We didn't have sense enough to know why it never bore good cherries. One just past this red fence. Where's that?
That's it right there.
That one's no, this the one Steve's, okay.
Pretty much got
Or is it down here, Steve? There was a grocery store here where this fence is,
Mm-hmm.
and it was Schoenbaum's. And Jack hated school, high school. He did not want to go to school. So he would go down here to Schoenbaum's, and he would sit in that store all day. I mean all day, and that's where he got the name Skipper. The third house, right here. This is the house we lived, right here. And when Jack was in high school. And he was such a rascal. And Schoenbaum gave him the name Skipper. He said, one of these days they're going to catch up with you, Skipper, and you're going to be in trouble. So, you know, he always was daring.
Yeah.
He'd try anything once. Hope he could. You want me to keep moving?
Yeah, go ahead up the,
Okay.
get down the side of the house then.
Pass, okay.
Yeah, that's
And,
good.
So he got the name Skipper. And Mother got onto it. And boy, she got after him and she said, no, there's our house right there.
Oh,
I
this
told you
one?
the wrong one.
Oh, okay.
129.
So 129 is the house, okay.
Yeah, this is 129 is the house. This is the house here that we lived in. That other one wasn't it, Steve.
Huh.
I'm sorry. And I'm not a date person, Steve.
Okay.
I could never get
Got any idea how old you were when you were living there?
Gosh, I don't know.
Probably when you lived
About
on.
10, maybe about 10 years old.
Okay.
Where were you in the first grade?
I think we lived here when I was in the first grade. Up here where Billy jumped off the porch.
Yeah.
I want you to get a picture of that.
Yeah,
I
you
don't
show
know
me where
for
that is
sure
again and I'll do it.
If your mom knew that this house right here, this white one,
Okay.
the two-story.
Okay.
That's,
Go ahead and tell the story again. That'll be
mean
this
about-
is sound, so it'll pick it
oh,
up.
about Billy?
Yeah.
Oh, Jack went up a ladder and got on that little back porch there. It's right there. And when he got up there, Billy, he had a hard time keeping up with Jack, because Jack could do anything. And so I've ever down to Texas from here, haven't I? Porter? Which should I go? Porter? And then that house isn't on Porter anymore. And when Billy got up there, he was scared to get down. So Mom went out to help him get down. He was so scared. And she said, come on, just jump. Jump, I'll catch you. And he was scared to death to jump, but finally decided he would. And he jumped, and when he hit Mom, it knocked her to the ground, and they both landed on the ground. It's a wonder it hadn't broke around or something.
Yeah.
This is the old hangout, huh?
And we came down here, and there's a little creek down here.
Yeah.
And we used to wade in the creek. There's a lot of spring beauties and wildflowers all along here, and we'd pick the wildflowers and the spring beauties and things like that. And that was kind of like our Saturday afternoon or Sunday afternoons outing, And you're almost scared to let your kids get out like that anymore today.
Yeah. Now they
But
got
there'd usually be about 6 or 8 of us together because we all lived in the same neighborhood.
There was a fence across the street, the road back there a ways. You go down here and it's up. You'd have to take that fence off.
Oh, isn't this Texas?
Yeah, this is it.
Right here? Yeah. I haven't been down here for so long, I forgot.
She was a little jaunt away from. Your mom lived a little on the other side of the city.
Children walked everywhere they went in those days. Big house.
He sure sounds like Bill, doesn't he?
What's
You know
one?
how you run across things.
We'll have to rent one or something and go through and just what will you do? Splice them out or how do
Well, what we do in about 2 days.
you'll be gone about 2 days?
Yeah. If all else fails, if you trust me, I'll just take the movies with me, get them all taken care of and cleaned up and sent back to you along with the
If
videotape.
you can find them, we do that.
Yeah, if I
Yeah.
can
We
find
don't know where
them.
If you can
Well,
find
I know
them.
where some of the film are, but I don't know. See, I took more pictures of the church group than I ever
Mhm.
took of the family.
Oh, is this an activity center?
Well, we've got a projector at home.
And they had a lot of activity there. They still do have some. And they have drive around.
Do people still do family picnics back here?
Yeah, they
Do
have picnics back there.
Well, in California, don't people do that or the Mexico?
Well, I hope we don't either. But there was, it was a good place, and we had a lot of good times.
Bad enough when you see all these people and they can speak your language when they're speaking this foreign.
Oh, I think they
Babble.
ought to. I think they ought to teach them English in school, and if they can't speak English and read English, they very good. It's so disgusting.
Well, you know as well as I do, we're living here at the end. And here on out.
Want me to go on
You
by?
can get them out of your window, baby.
Get a little closer.
Yeah, if he'll stay put.
They won't run very fast because they're kind of used to it.
Where'd he go?
Look at him.
Oh, he's right.
Look at that thing.
Wow,
Look at it sitting over there.
I got him.
Yeah, there's about 4 or 5 of them there. See 'em?
Yeah.
There's 2 over there, and
Oh,
1 over
yeah?
here, and 1
Look
over
how
here.
big and
Or
fat
they're
they
just
are.
eating away.
There's some healthy squirrels out here.
Yeah, we got lots of squirrels.
Virginia's mother, folks live there in that house.
Virginia Galeener's brother.
Oh, right here?
there.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's where George lived?
No, John. Isn't it John?
No.
Rosie and John.
Huh.
Yeah, they live right there.
Yeah, she was just out to L.A. a few months ago. We saw her.
Wow, that was nice.
She looks pretty healthy.
Yeah,
They're sure nice folks.
yeah. John and Rosie.
Little guy.
Yeah.
And, you know, working and all this stuff. And, turn left, so better stay right. That's a straight ahead one. And she said, don't talk to us about birth control. We're going to outnumber you whites. And when we do, you better watch out.
We
Yeah.
saw that on
I
TV.
saw that. I saw it happen. It's on Saturday, and we come up once and get school stuff and all that, and then we come up and go to the theater. The theater we went to both of them.
Yeah.
This is kind of like the center of the town.
This courthouse right there.
Yeah, that's the courthouse. This is the First National Bank building. Everybody was traveling. That building there, everybody felt real good about that building. It's such a nice big building.
That guy used to be the janitor for the courthouse.
Oh, really? This is North Amelia.
Didn't they block off part of this street one time, try to make a mall here or
Yeah,
something?
they did.
They didn't block off the street, no.
Oh.
They had lights across for 2 blocks, and they called it the City of Lights, and they had big white lights, you know, for 2 blocks.
Mm-hmm.
And you could come down here any time of the night, and it was just lit up like daylight.
And what happened to the lights too expensive?
And I don't know, you know how things happen.
Yeah.
And things begin to close down, and stores close, and things like that.
All the downtown,
We've
same
got
thing in
some
California.
nice stores, really,
Yeah.
even still downtown, but not enough. But you can see there's a lot of people, and there's, you know, a lot of cars around.
That used to be the Sears store right
Yeah,
there.
the Sears and Roebuck. All this was Sears and Roebuck.
It sure was. I remember that.
Yeah.
I've been in that before.
There's in Fisher Theater. It's
In
kind
fact, you know what?
They're working on it. They're going to try to make a playhouse out of it.
I'll be darned.
They're really working on it. Now the church where Marie and Bill and I went when we were growing up is torn down.
You mean Gospel Center?
Yeah, the tabernacle. was torn down.
Theater. We got something.
It's right turn.
That's where your dad graduated from high school, wasn't it?
Emery too.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the old subway.
The mouse just running in the air. And that guy now, he goes to our church. He had a poor pony for him. Here's Bowman Avenue right here.
Yeah, I'm going up by the church. I'm going up by our new church, Steve.
Okay.
You can tell I should have taken you up to the other one first. The other one's tore down, and there's a bank annex where it used to be. And but we grew so much that there wasn't room there, you know, for the people. So they wanted to add on a little bit. They had enough land to add on. But you know how cities, you know, got to come up with all these codes.
Yeah.
Well, for every 2 people that you would add to your building by enlarging it, you had to have a parking space.
Is that right?
So the place where we used to go, after church, we would go to a place called Adam Shank's, and he had barbecues. He had the best barbecue ever made, I believe. And a lot of it stuff.
Yeah.
A minute here.
Right
Am
there.
I in the right angle?
You got it. Perfect.
Okay.
You got the whole thing.
Men build it. One man.
Thing there.
See that thing there?
That's where the water
that's
is.
where the water comes. It's not city water.
Oh.
We got a well here. I don't imagine it's open. You want to see it inside?
If you can.
I'll have to see if the pastor's home. He might not be home. I don't have a key. I'm not. Maybe I can.
Oh, these, you see, Joe said.
Yeah.
I used to tell them about the kitchen school used to have. The best things ever had.
Okay, now I got you folks set all. Just a little of this. Yeah.
See that window over there?
Mm-hmm.
You can't see in this one. But you
Before you start playing, I want you to turn right here. My mother's name is Marie, so introduce yourself to Marie.
Hi, Marie.
And your name is?
Ken Cameron.
And you're the pastor of?
Yes, the Danville Alliance Church.
All right.
Okay, this is a song that the kids really like. It's called The Trees of the Field, but they like to clap their hands to it, and they have a good time with it.
Terrific. Outstanding.
I'll get this right.
Yeah, that's great. Huh. That means I can stand here and make faces at you and you wouldn't know it, right?
And you can hear the message and hear what's going on.
That's great.
Kind of nice.
Oh, it's picking up fine.
It's real nice.
These cameras amaze me that they can pick up light this low.
Isn't that something?
Yeah.
Boy, that's really neat. A Canon one, huh?
Uh-huh.
Oh, Canon.
Yeah, as long as it doesn't shoot off like one someday.
Past the blue one.
Okay.
This one right here was where your
white
mom-
one?
Right, that's where she lived. If you want me to go around the block, I
Yeah,
will.
if you would.
I will. We live right next door.
Who lives there?
I can't remember. I gotta move along the street.
That's okay, go ahead. I got it.
But that's the lot that Danny was born, right there. You know, back in those days, I was 6 years old when Danny was born. I didn't even know my mother was pregnant.
Really?
Really. In
Huh.
those days, they didn't talk about it. They didn't tell you ahead of time. They didn't, they wore loose clothes. They wore their dresses below their knees.
Uh-huh.
It was, you were a wicked woman if you showed your knees.
Huh.
You kept your body covered. And I went to school and came home, and Dad met us at the door, and he says, "Guess what?" I said, "What?" He says, "You got a new baby brother." And I was thrilled to death.
Huh.
But you see, they didn't talk about it. And
Yeah.
tell
So
the
did you
kids
just think that they
everything.
went down and bought one, or?
No, the Lord just brought us a new baby.
Right.
No.
So quickly.
They didn't burden. I think it's a burden for little children to know all about adult life when they're children.
Yeah.
You are robbing them of their childhood. They need to be happy, carefree little children. And I get so angry. I get angry. I even speak up when I see mothers letting their little children feel their stomach to feel that baby in there. And I said, yeah, you know what you're doing? When he gets married and he has a wife and she's going to have a baby and she's getting all excited about it, and he'll say, "Oh, I went through that with my mom."
Mm-hmm.
It's old hat. That is terrible to do that to a child. I'd let a child be a child. And they know too much too soon. And they don't, then when the time comes and they're experiencing it, it doesn't mean anything.
Mm-hmm.
Me and my dog, we have to walk this neighborhood 3 times a day. Hazel and Clifton in the morning.
But I think children ought to be happy, carefree little kids. And don't rob their childhood. Food in there.
Look like you're on TV.
I am not photogenic.
Doesn't really matter.
I'm not photogenic.
Yeah, let's zoom in here and see.
I'm not photogenic.
Yeah, I've heard that before.
Well, I'm not.
Oh. You're being shot by an expert here now.
Huh?
Yeah, let's see if we can do something that'll make
You know what an expert is, don't you?
What's that?
X is a has-been, spurts a drip.
Uh-huh. Look at the TV screen. See what you're doing now.
Yeah, I know.
Uh-oh. Look out. Losing touch with reality here.
I am not photogenic.
Now you're just losing touch with reality. Where's this other thing? That's what I'm looking for, right there. Let's see.
What?
Uh-huh.
What are you looking for?
I'll find it. I know what's
find
wrong. I'm not on manual. That's why it won't work.
Can't find all the buttons that you guys found.
Got too many buttons on here. There we go. There, oh, look at that. You're all darked up.
All right.
Put this thing on manual exposure so I can get this thing to lighten up. Yeah, I got too many buttons on here. You're right about that. You're still frozen in time. See if that'll do any good. No. Well, anyway, that's as light as you're going to get. Could turn the light on in here. I guess that'd help. Oh, there you are.
Yeah, but I hate to have my picture taken.
Well, it's true confession time, Cliff.
Huh?
It's true confession time. Time to speak up and tell us what you think.
Never know.
You don't think?
Uh-oh.
Oh, okay. Then we'll zoom away. You gotta say something. This is live action with sound.
Yeah, I know it is. That's good enough.
When are you coming to L.A.? Not in this lifetime, right?
About 3 years from now, if I'm still around.
3 years from now. If you're still around, you plan on dying or what?
No, I plan on being in heaven before then.
Oh, well, if we're all lucky, we'll all meet up there together.
If pros.
If all goes right.
Huh?
If all goes right.
Yep.
If it don't and we're still here, well, come to California. If we haven't burnt the place to the ground, I'll show you around.
Yeah. If we're still around here, then we'd have to all join together and hide in the mountains and not take so forth.
Mm-hmm.
They're all wet. He says what they really ought to be doing is buying guns.
Lots of guns?
Huh?
Lots of guns?
He says he should be buying shotguns and whatever else that they can use to, hunt up for food and stuff like that. I know you're shooting my picture, but it's all right.
What choice do you have?
I could leave. But anyway, he said that the idea is that they could buy guns.
They took the right-hand side, they had another bathroom. My grandma lived in that. And this side over here, some other people lived in. This had an upstairs, and where grandma lived in just had a basement, no upstairs. Stop. Okay, we'll have to shoot. I can do it through.
Still going?
And a minute I'll steer and you can just pull forward as long as you're going. Okay, go ahead and steer forward. Can't do that with it. See, we're going with the alley in the back of Danny's old house on Edwards. In the back, I can't tell which house it is.
Probably this one. But there's a fence and it's higher than 4
Got the
feet.
fence, yeah. That's my Uncle Danny.
Stood just
Oh, yeah.
beautifully.
Big houses are the best. They go on forever. Some in California where they fall down all by themselves. The earthquakes. Before I am, I checked it off. It's Mom's old house.
Mom's old house. Right there
Yep.
across from the school. And her neighbor's house to the right.
That was her best friend.
To her left.
Some guy named Barbara.
Barbinell. This is Barbinell's house today. Pretty nice deck up front.
Today in 1993 in November.
There's Mom's home when she was a little girl. A little girl.
Doing LA, but it ain't what you do
No, Illinois.
in Illinois.
Illinois. Must be noisy. I always thought Illinois, you know how I identified at Illinois? Well, thought about noise.
It's the last house on the left before you get to the stop sign.
Look
There's
at
a
the
squirrel right across the street.
Look at him. Oh, what a cutie. Can you imagine if we had these outside for Harley?
Yeah, he'd go nuts.
He'd be a killer.
It's that last driveway right on your left. Must be Hazel's house.
Must be.
Somebody's not here.
Somebody's not here.
Come to see ya.
Hear him.
Yeah. Or you got him go over her.
Come here.
There we
It's
go.
okay.
Let's get
She's
you with
taking
your
your picture.
mom.
It's okay, Sam.
Champ.
Champ, look at, he's playing.
Champ.
Champ, come here. Come
He
here.
didn't like this.
Big hand.
Oh, oh, come on. I
He's
want
his
you to
mom.
do
Look at this. Are you getting it behind
Yeah.
Come on, sit up, pretty. Come on.
her? He's peeking out from behind. Oh, he's hiding.
Yeah. Don't you know what he's doing? Huh? Sit up, pretty. Sit. Sit. Come on. Sit. Down. Sit. Now sit up.
Good boy.
Real pretty. Come on. Pretty.
All right.
Come on. You want another one? We got jump so good.
What a
Come on,
good
jump.
boy.
Come on, jump. No. Come on. No, he's not going to hurt you. Come on. Come
Hey,
on.
maybe you hold this.
Jump.
Come on.
No, come on. Let's go.
You try
Come on,
it.
let's
Try
go.
that one.
Come on, get
Come
him,
on,
baby.
jump. No, come on. You're not going to you jump. Come on, jump. No, come on. You're being stubborn. Jump.
Hey.
Cheating job.
That was a cheap
That was
one.
a
You
cheater.
go,
Come on,
go
let's
do it again.
Hurry.
Go
Come
do
on.
it again.
Jump.
Go
Looky.
on, champ.
Looky.
Go, go.
Come on, let's go.
Missed it. All right. Yeah.
That deserves, yeah.
He deserves a cookie, doesn't it?
Because,
Yeah, that was a good boy.
boy, champ, you're better than I thought.
Can you do it for Corey? Huh? Can you do it for Corey? He usually does it right off.
He says, oh, Mom, all this attention in the morning?
My side's rubbed.
You won't take advantage of all this attention.
Yeah, you dropped the dog another piece of the bread.
He covered his heart.
Oscar is 15 minutes older than Austin.
Oh, man.
Oh, that's 15
I always say
minutes.
your big brother wants you.
He's the old guy. Well, we'll see you.
All right.
Goodbye and good time get
Pleasure meeting you.
Oh, me.
Is it working?
Yep,
Okay.
I can
Come over,
see.
Champ. Sit down by you.
Look at him. Champ.
Looky up there. Looky.
Champ.
Oh, looky.
Can you get us all?
Looky there.
Look it.
Looky there. Looky there. got your, how come you got your ears back? Put them up. Put your ears up.
Hey.
Champ.
Yeah. Oh, sit up.
What a
Pretty.
boy.
Sit up. Be pretty. Sit down. Make room for Steve, honey.
Right here.
There just
There's no
isn't
room,
room.
kids.
Great. They don't want your back.
Hey, look up
Not
there.
any room.
Champ, look over there at the camera.
Champ.
Looky.
Look.
Oh,
Look
look.
over there.
Looky.
Look at that. All right.
There. Look at Corey. Corey. Look
That
at
look.
there. Well, put your ears up. You want a bite? Huh? Oh, you want a bite? You gonna get a bite?
He does remind me of Zero,
He
Steve.
does very much like Zero. You're just like
You got a
Zero.
dog named Zero?
We did have. Good to be
This is a close-up on Hazel and
A
on
dog like
Champ.
name Zero?
Mom had him. That was
Oh,
that
your
big
mom
white
had
sandwich Mom had.
Uh-huh.
I got
Say
it.
hi to Marie.
Hi, Marie. Miss you. Wish you
Hi,
were
Marie.
here.
Got a pan over here. He's saying.
Yeah.
Also saying hi too.
Okay,
Hi,
we're
she has-
pulled off.
Wish she was
Hi,
here.
Marie.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Can't have that.
No.
Hug in his car. That's not, I hug it, this was mine. I said, you know, you picked him, hug in his car.
Yep.
I hug it, it's mine.
This is it.
Yeah.
It's on a still photo. We can
Steve?
talk and everything that we're
Oh,
recording.
we can just move it.
Yeah, it's in video.
And of course,
Yeah,
Steve
you can
has his
talk
iced tea in hand.
I have the iced tea in my hand. I'm ready
Of
to go.
course.
He used to,
Always.
yeah, they used to that too, have Dustin, Austin.
That's right.
This
Yeah.
is home.
Yeah.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, good.
Austin
Austin Auto Center. Should have bought it down in Texas. I had one of those.
Yeah. We got it going.
Working just fine. Got it? Wait.
What?
Huh? You're on.
Okay.
This is not still photography. Need action.
Do we want just one night?
Huh?
It's just one
I get two.
Can I? Is there a discount on two nights?